All right. Okay, I'm recording this hours later, hours after I recorded my first recording, and this is gonna be really quick because I don't know who's coming home and whatnot. Okay, I it's been hours after the poster posted. Okay, and it is fully sunk in to me, and I have to get my thoughts out because this is just so crazy, y'all. We have lost so much. I'm sorry to burden you with this information, but we have lost so much. We have lost so much, and you don't even know. You don't even know. If we were working with the original SM Creative team, this would have been a Cabin in the Woods reference. There's no way possible it wouldn't have been. We would have gotten a Cabin in the Woods reference. The entire comeback would have been a satire. It would have been a combination of Peekaboo meets RBB. We could have gotten so much. We have lost so much. Okay? Because the circumstances in which this album is being created is very, very scary, y'all. Very, very scary, okay? I'm talking, we got SM 3.0, okay, in which the team has been separated like a bunch of kindergarten students who talk too much, alright? So we have a new team of Avengers assembling for this album, and their previous work is very all over the place. I'm very nervous, okay? Not only that, because of SM 3.0, we've had this very, very strange thing happening in SM recently, in which there's concept double dipping on a whole new level. The new NCT, that Riz, whatever their name is, and now Taemin all have the same concept. Then what is going on? And NCT and the NCT, just the regular NCT unit as well. What is happening? The concepts are being repeated over and over and over again. I'm very, very, very nervous about the production of which this Red Velvet album is being handled. Okay, like, guys, we're not in good territory. We need to be very nervous right now, because I think because I'm sick and because when I first saw the poster, I didn't really have a strong reaction to it, so it didn't really hit me. But now it's hours later and it's hitting me, and oh my god, y'all, I am nervous. Okay, we could have had so much if we were working with the original team. All right, like I said, it could have been a satire horror type of album, or you know what, even better, we could have gotten a murder mystery, y'all. We lost so much. No, we lost so much. Dude, I am on my knees thinking about how much we lost. We lost so much. Because you know that evil woman would have done it. You know she would have done it. You know she would have organized it. She would have done it. And it would have been fantastic. Oh my god, we lost so much. Because you know they're not going to do that. You know it's not going to be a murder mystery. And we already know that it's not going to be like a campy horror, a satire. You know, I just don't think that they're gonna do that. I just do not believe it. I do not have faith, especially with the way that they handled 28 Reasons. We have been in the SM music video apocalypse. Nobody knows how to produce a music video in SM anymore. Okay, it's dire. Okay, so I am terrified about this Velvet concept music video, okay? That is why I'm telling y'all we're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get the murder mystery, and we're definitely not gonna get the satire horror. I am terrified. I am scared. I am very scared, because I don't think that the past few music videos that have been coming out of SM have been hot dookie, okay? So I'm very, very nervous about this Velvet album. I'm very nervous about how it's gonna end. I do not think, unfortunately, that we are going to reach the heights that we did with Perfect Velvet. It's very scary to me to say that, okay? Because Red Velvet has been very consistent, you know, even with Birthday. I know a lot of people don't like Birthday. I just broke down Birthday. I just did an analysis for it. And it's confident. It does what it needs to do. But I do understand why a lot of people are not all too hot on birthday. I do. I get it. I get it. But I've never had a comeback in which the poster was dropped and I immediately felt nervous. Like, I feel really nervous. The state of SM and the creative team has been at an all-time low. Like, I'm sorry. And the Twitter girls keep trying to insist that, like, no, things are, like, on the up and up. And, like, things have been so great ever since Minheaton left. It has not. It has been a hot fucking mess. All right? And I can't believe it, but somehow breaking the teams up and splitting them into different divisions has made it even worse in SM. These previous concepts have not been hitting all too good. It's been very shaky, and it's not like it's been that strong before then, but I have to give Wuchiao Joe his credit. At the very least, he had a handful of hits and a handful of misses. And the first year that he was actually in the driver's seat, actually in charge, we got the Rev Festival. Now, the first year of the SM 3.0 shakeup with all these different teams split up, dude, it's been nothing but hot dookie. I didn't think it could get any worse. But it has. It has. And I'm very nervous. I'm very, 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 very nervous, okay? I guess I might as well just re-say what I was saying in my original recording. I was very sick. I'm still sick, but I took medicine, and you could kind of hear that the medicine is working right now. Opposed to earlier, I sounded like way more stuffy, way more groggy, way more sleepy. I wasn't in my right mind. Earlier, I had basically said that the poster gave me a lot of Christmas feels but oh my god, the fact that it gives you Christmas feels, it feels like that should lead to a murder mystery. I'm going to be so mad if that's not what it is. I'm going to be so upset because they filmed it at a hotel too. Dude, a hotel murder mystery, Scooby-Doo reference. Let me in the room. I have ideas. My original prediction before anything had come out was about mythical creatures. I thought that there was going to be mythical creatures. That's not the case at all. But something quote unquote magical could be happening this comeback, because in the imagery of the poster there are like references to like a white tiger, and it's in like in South Korea there's like this thing that like white tigers represent like fighting off evil spirits and like having strength and whatnot. I don't really know how to feel about that, because like that kind of implies that the comeback is going to be both red and velvet. Now, to be fair, that was hinted at in their tour, because it's like the person inside of me, R to V, it's supposed to be both concepts. I already explained the mixing of both red and velvet multiple times in my video. I think I explained it in the finale analysis. I think I also explained it in the perfect red velvet video. So if you want to know more about that, those are the videos to watch. But that's what leads me to believe that this is not going to be a pure velvet comeback. I think it might be a mix of red and velvet, because why would spirits be involved? Because in velvet, their velvet works are supposed to be like, it's supposed to display reality basically, versus their red works that are more rooted in imagination and magic. So like I know a lot of people are saying it's going to be pure velvet, but I don't think so. I think like the basis, of course, is going to be a velvet concept, but I think there's going to be elements of red in there. I definitely think it's going to be more of the perfect red velvet 2.0, in my personal opinion, because I'm getting very Christmas vibes from the promotional poster. The white tiger, the being symbolic of like fighting off spirits. But I don't know, maybe they can make that realistic, because at the end of the day, it's horror. So, My prediction is simply that they're going to be fighting off the evil spirits. And the evil spirits are going to be like, I don't know what the evil spirits are going to be, honestly. I really don't. I don't know how they're going to represent that. They could represent it in a very abstract, unique way. I mean, we've seen them do that, with like the disco ball lady and people with chicken heads and all of that in their previous music videos. So I have faith in the team for that. At least they're very good at executing very abstract ideas and making it fun. But the worry that me and I've seen a lot of other Rev Loves also have is the music video. We need the music video to match the content. This has been an ongoing problem for SM for a couple of years now, and it blows my mind the fact that we have a whole new system in place, and yet it still seems like the music videos are going to be lackluster. Now, to be fair, aespa just came out with better things, and the AI aespa version of the Better Things music video, and both of those were actually very good, and they related to the concept. So maybe we might actually be getting a good music video for this project with this SM 3.0 system. But I'm still very skeptical. Like I'm very, very, very worried to see what they're gonna come up with. This era also has like a dragon fruit as like the iconography for the logo. A dragon fruit could symbolize, growing and like a transformation. So I could still be technically right that it might be mythical creatures in this comeback, but it's very unlikely, because I do associate mythical creatures with their red side, being that that's more rooted in fantasy, versus their velvet side is rooted in reality, and I just can't see mythical creatures and reality meshing. But there are horror stories that involve mythical creatures, so it's like it's a maybe they will, maybe they won't. I'm really hoping. That was really my wish when people were asking like, what would you expect from the Red Velvet album that's coming. I really wanted a mythical creatures because I think that would be such a good transition from Feel My Rhythm to Birthday to now this full album. But I don't know, we just have to see. I know that it's filmed in a hotel. I know that there are references to South Korean culture within the poster itself. Apparently a stylist Pinterest board got leaked, which I'm not too happy about. I don't understand how it takes so many qualifications to apply to SM, but yet SM does absolutely no monitoring with their employees. I just find it so ridiculous that like you as a person that's working at SM could have a Pinterest board be public. Why wouldn't you privatize that? Like, it's so ridiculous. It's so easy to private your boards on Pinterest. I don't understand why SM employees do not do that. Especially because you should never be proud as an employee to have a Pinterest board, okay? Like, that's just my personal opinion. When I'm working with clients, you will never see me create a fucking Pinterest board. I may tell them to do it just so I can get a grasp on, like, what they want and whatnot. But you would never catch me actually using Pinterest to come up with ideas for a concept for a client, especially a client as big as Red Velvet. Like, that is so, I will never understand how SM creative team uses Pinterest for that. Because like Pinterest is only a good place to like put fucking pictures on a board. You're not gonna get like the information you need to delve deeper into that concept. You're not gonna get like the sources you need. And Pinterest is like the home of stolen ideas. So when I say that you're just pinning a picture, I really do mean that. Like some of the content on Pinterest is just pictures. No descriptions, no nothing. So somebody could have just taken that edit that somebody else did and re-uploaded it to their profile, and boom, now you have stolen work on your Pinterest board. You have no way to credit this person. You have no way to even look at their work and see if there are key elements in this edit that are just like too obvious to be taking inspiration from, because that is honestly how SM has ended up in this hot water of plagiarism? It's because of Pinterest. Because a lot of people only think that the ideas of ESPA were taken from Pinterest, but no, there were other SM artists that were found on that employees board. I'm not going to say the employee's name again because I don't play with lawsuits. I don't want to cease and desist at all, okay? But there were other artists' work on that Pinterest board that you could see in other SM artists' work as well. So clearly, ESPA is not the only artist in which work has been plagiarized for, okay? So what I'm saying is that SM keeps landing themselves in this cycle because they keep taking inspiration from Pinterest. When you're seeing something on Pinterest, you're only seeing one photo of an artist's work. You don't know their full body of work. There's a difference between when you see somebody's full body of work and you can like take inspiration from key elements that they do, but do it in your own way, versus when you're hyper focused on one picture that they did, you're more likely to take direct inspiration, quote unquote inspiration, from that one photo, from that one edit, and now it just looks like a one-to-one copy. That's why you should never do that. You should always look at an artist's body of work if you want to take inspiration from them, rather than just one piece of their work, because it's disproportionate to what you're taking inspiration from. It's just a word of advice. A word of advice that I feel like SM employees really need to start taking, because oftentimes when their Pinterest boards get leaked, you will see that they will just directly take the idea and put it on the artist. There's never any like actual customization towards the actual artist to be like, oh yeah, this is so them. And later on in this video, you're going to hear me say the same thing in regards to ESPA. Now, I'm going to sound very droggy, and the points are not going to connect as much, but I do hope that when you hear that later audio of me speaking about my analysis and, I guess, quote-unquote predictions about ESPA's comeback, that you do understand what I'm trying to get at when I talk about, Pinterest, inspiration, and how SM is not good at it. They really aren't. They really aren't. And I'm saying SM because I am saying all the employees. There's like a systematic problem that's going on with SM. I don't understand I don't understand how to fix it for them, but there has been a constant thing of like, they'll see something, be inspired by it, and then they'll just do like an exact one-to-one. And it's like, no, that's not professional. That's not what you're supposed to do. And it's a shame that a company that is so highly regarded as like the hub of creativity in South Korea is doing this instead of just hiring original artists, But yeah, that's the end of my updated rant. I might take out the previous Red Velvet part that I did because, once again, I sounded droggy. I sound way more lively in this audio than I do in that audio, so I'll just use this audio instead. But I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. This was very exciting for me to think about it. I'm so upset. I do hope... do I want to hope that? A part of me wants to say I hope that we do get the murder mystery. But I just don't think that the team would execute that correctly, so I don't want them to do it. It's so conflicting because there's ideas that I want them to do, but if I know that they aren't going to be executed right, why would I ever want them to do it? I would rather save those ideas for another team. Also, the simple fact that I know for a fact that Petra Collins will not be working with Red Velvet makes me so upset, because Petra Collins' vision and Red Velvet as a velvet group, perfect, match made in heaven. They should definitely hire her to do this album, but they won't, and it's making me so upset. It's making guys, no, you had to walk with me. You had to see my mood board to understand why I'm saying this, okay? The mythical creatures, Petra Collins would have killed that. The horror aspect, Petra Collins would have killed that. The feminine, very the feminine but kind of grotesque in a way type of look, that navel look or whatever it's called, Petra Collins would have killed that. There's so many things that she could have done for them. There's so many things that she could have done for them this era, but it's too late. We have passed the point of return. I am so upset. I'm so sad to think about what we lost. We lost so much. Please, a moment of silence for our soldiers. We lost so much. Jesus Christ.